Guys, it finally happened. We have theme. No, we don't have themes. We have folders. But hey, it's a good start, right? Um, firmware 14.0.0 dropped on March 21st. And yeah, it brought groups, which is kind of a folder like feature. But it's a little bit of a twist. You can only do it like on the more software thing. So you have to go all the way to the right and go to the more software. If you don't have enough games or apps on your Switch, then I don't even think you can see that option. But once you do, you have to have like, I don't know, 8 or something like that. And eventually you get that, more software button and you can go and see all of your stuff, and it doesn't even come up automatically. You have to hit another button. I think it's the L button to pop up the folders, and then you can see all your groups that you put together. But hey, we have groups. And also in this update, Bluetooth audio volume behavior has changed, which is something I didn't realize wasn't there already. But I guess now you can change the volume from your Bluetooth headphones. Why wasn't this there in the first place? I mean, who knows why they didn't support Bluetooth headphones in the very beginning at all. But when they added it originally, I didn't realize. But apparently, yeah, you couldn't control the volume from your headset. If you had like a volume rocker or buttons on your headset, you couldn't change the volume. But now you can. Glad it's there. If you enjoy it, more power to you. I mean, it's great because it's not something you have to use. But if you've been looking for it, it's finally there. And if you use Bluetooth headsets and stuff like that, great, you finally got the ability to use that headset the same way you do on pretty much every other tech device nowadays. Switch is finally caught up. This actually goes back to February when people originally started finding this technology. And so the NVIDIA-powered Nintendo Switch might be getting an unlikely performance boost from AMD. So there's AMD has this Fidelity FX super resolution upscaling technology is what it's called. And so PC Gamer and a bunch of other sites have done some articles on that. So if you're interested in more about like what this technology is all about, I encourage you just to look up AMD's FSR technology. But yeah, it looks like a Twitter user, NWPlayer123, found an interesting license from Nintendo Switch Sports that lists Fidelity FX Super Resolution within the codes of Nintendo Switch Sports, and so it seems like that is one of the games that's going to be able to use this technology. And essentially, what it does is it takes the graphics and actually like downscales them a little bit, and then upscales them with software in order to basically output a stronger graphic resolution than the original code was all about. And so it could be a way to upscale graphics on the Switch, and you can actually use it in existing software. So right now it looks like, I think Life is Strange True Colors is the only existing game right now that uses the FSR technology. And there's some additional technology that's going to be coming out that people have thought that will be playing a role in the next Switch. So which would be Switch Pro, Switch 2, or whatever. There's some additional upscaling software and hardware that's going to probably, it seems like, supply chains and all that stuff are to be believed, is probably going to be playing a role in the next Switch as well. But it's exciting to hear that like the existing Switch actually has some of this ability as well. So let's shed a tear right now. And for all you Dragalia Lost fans out there, we're going to be seeing the end of the game pretty soon. They tweeted out and then shared some information on the Dragalia Lost website as well. I'm just going to read this real quick. If you've not heard about it and checked it out yet, they released this statement on March 22nd, 2022. And it says, "Thank you for playing Dragalia Lost game. This message serves to inform players about the future of the game. The Dragalia Lost main campaign is scheduled to reach its conclusion in July of 2022. with part 2 of chapter 26, the final climactic addition to its long-running story. After the main campaign has concluded, service for the game itself will come to a close at a later date. Further details of the end of service schedule will be provided in a future notification. And that final update is supposed to come at the game or in the game on March 31st, and then after that there will be no future updates for the game for new content aside from the main campaign and certain quests. So the game is going to be coming to a conclusion at the end of July, and probably going to see the end of it at some point soon after. I don't know how long they're going to keep it around.